Hello, it's Monrroe back again. This time we're going to be talking through just how I made one of the bass sounds in the sample pack. It's going to be that kind of techie harmonic sub layer. Yeah, quite a simple sound, just made in Serum. Yeah, let's run through it. Here's the patch, the final version. Let's bring that over here. Well, that's with some post-processing as well, which I can go through in a different video, but without it, this is just the sound on its own. Here is Serum. Got little bits of that other patch here just to save a bit of time. So yeah, so basically in oscillator A, we've just got, it's just a sine wave. We're using that as our kind of main sub, and it sounds like this. Just a straight sine as it would be, and then on top of that we're using oscillator B with a sawtooth, and we are detuning that a little bit, taking off any random like starting points or anything, because that could just be a nightmare with Serum. But if we turn the volume up on that, so that detuned sawtooth is where we're getting that like harmonic sound from. And because we want to create it with rhythm, I'm just going to turn that off for now, so we're left with just the sub. And there's also the sub on here as well up here, which is just going direct out, so it's not getting affected by any of the other effects, just to thicken it out a bit. And so yeah, I'm just running that through a filter, like really low down. And so basically they're all routed, so the volume of oscillator A, oscillator B, and the frequency of the filter are all routed to this LFO 7 down here. And same with the noise, I've got noise gen on with just some like hum. It's just a nice bit of white noise, again linked to LFO 1. And same with the volume on the sub as well. And so if I was to load in the pattern that I was using, the Harmo line, so you get this kind of sound. If I activate them all. So you get that bit of movement, bit of pulsing, can work really nice with some drums. And of course you can move these about as you go and create your own rhythmic patterns and stuff. Just a little bit on the filter, so just bang the drive up a bit and the fat up a bit. Tiny bit of resonance, so when the frequency is moving, you're getting that kind of resonant coming through, which brings out the harmonic from oscillator B. But yeah, so at the moment the sounds kind of dead, so we want to bring that to life a bit with some effects. And so for that I have used a bit of distortion, stomp box to be precise. And yeah, so we're on pre here, ramping down at about 61 Hertz, and with a high peak over here, because that's where a lot of the harmonic range from the oscillator B is coming from, and you want to bring that out. So by distorting that, we're pushing that out a bit and bringing out harmonics. And so this is what it sounds like with the distortion. So you can kind of hear we're starting to get that like much more harmonically rich sub bass, so it's got a lot of rhythm. So on top of that, just a tiny bit of chorus. Again, LFO 1 is just controlling the mix of these two, just to bring them in, so it's following this pattern. Just a tiny bit of delay with the low pass on, so we're not affecting like the sub range too much. And so with the chorus, it's just spreading it out a bit. So this is what it sounds like. So we're getting to that kind of sound that we're going for. And the final thing to finish it off is just a compressor, and I'm using it in multi-band mode with a bit of gain, take a little bit off the threshold. Yeah, turn the mix down to about 10 o'clock, and this should bring out the kind of top end rasp, and again accentuate the more harmonic elements and bring that all forward in the bass, which creates this really nice effect. So yeah, this is how that sounds now. So yeah, that's pretty much the final bass. I'll go on in another video of how I went on to kind of fine tune that a little bit more with some post processing, and yeah, some bass post processing techniques, and yeah, very cool little sound to play with. You can obviously change the rhythm as much as you want by using this, because a lot of the things are linked to LFO1, so if you want you could go really wild with it. It could sound like dog shit, but give it a try.